It's a marathon, always running, never walking. Fuck the haters and the squawking. You just mad that your bitch on me jogging. What? All the horror in AMH. Undead case, ready, set the pace. Race the power, get in your face. In break, motherfucker, on a mental case. It will go for a second, put it back again. Beast the boss out like I made us in. We rock this shit like there ain't no win. Bring it back to the fact, we attack and win. Hit the mosh pit, hit, bang it, bit. Little hit to the bag with a wheel to quit. We stake the claim with the keys of this bitch. Pop a step back, cause we here to win. What you know about go with bitch? Fuck with the coast freak, bring the heat. Come on with the sound, knock you off your feet. Murder on the mic, and we killed this beat. Can you feel this? When you're in a bed, so like you and I. The underground is calling. It's never to reverse. Right now, the apocalypse. The apocalypse. Take no prisoners, and we lead in the apocalypse. The apocalypse. The apocalypse. Take no prisoners, and we lead in the apocalypse.
We lead in the apocalypse in full-on beast mode. It's America's most haunted. You better act like you've been told. Me about the bitch, slap your ass upside your face. It's put the Reaper, motherfuckers. Box in the place, you know I'm hitting on that chronic and always spitting that dope shit. AMH is on the track, and we murdering all opponents. America's most haunted, bringing it wicked with all the horror. Setting fire to the underground like never before.
6,000 and I'm 1-6, man. First time when I rhyme, I spit flames. On my block, I walk with a pimp can. My pimp fitted with a lance to bring. When I have to bring another masterpiece, I get this manic on the track like I'm a rapping geek. I beat a roller and I've been a trying to relieve my legit for these weak beats and whack MCs. On the real nigga, we don't play that. AMH kicking the heavy metal since way back. I'ma say whatever the fuck I want. I tell a bitch in the back that her friend got a great ass shit. I was giving my own opinion and make a legitimate way of living the rhythm and what I've written down. In my business, I'm independent. I'm driven, hit them with a Gale can to finish them if they still doubt me.
Yeah, it's AMH, N-O-T-H. Hey, louder than your face, bitch.
Can you feel this? When you're in a bed, so like you and I. The underground is calling. It's never to reverse. Right now, the apocalypse. The apocalypse. The apocalypse. Take no prisoners, and we lead in the apocalypse. The apocalypse. The apocalypse. Take no prisoners, and we lead in the apocalypse.
I live my life dealing with bad habits, bad habits. Go to sleep, wake up with these bad habits, bad habits. I live my life dealing with bad habits, bad habits. Go to sleep, wake up with these bad habits, bad habits.
In time.
No, I'm always drinking, no, I'm always smoking. Addiction has got its grips on me. I feel this presence growing, but I'm fighting back with malicious intent. I tell the monster in my mind it needs to start paying rent. Listen, bad habit, bad outcome, bad dream. I can never sleep without one. Bad habits got me feeling secluded because the steady drug influence got me feeling deluded. I lose it. I feel I'm evil and the demons have befriended me. I look into the mirror, I can see that I'm the enemy. My room's a gateway to the dark side. No thinking that my heart stops, but I come back. My bones snap on impact. In one flash, I'm right back in this cage. It's pitch black. I lost track of my mind and missed out on that pass. I live my life dealing is you. All the things that you take when I use you. Can't escape the mistakes that I made using you as a crush just to numb a little pain. Listen, I'm ashamed of the man that I see. It's a fact that I act like an ass when I drink. Yo, breakdown after breakdown, I'm so lost, you can hear my thoughts. Hear my thoughts and see the pain in my eyes. I try to numb my thoughts with liquor till my anger finally dies. I smoke a blunt to my face, it helps me deal with the pain. My girlfriend tells me that I'm normal, but I'm feeling insane. I'm thinking, am I okay? Am I really okay? Or am I just another addict living life in disarray? I'm saying, I live my life dealing with bad habits, bad habits. Roll to sleep, wake up with these bad habits, bad habits. I live my life dealing with bad habits, bad habits. Roll to sleep, wake up with these bad habits, bad habits.
So let's go ahead and start off the show, right? I am DJ Shadow. Sean Cooter is back in the back cooking for me. Gotta keep my bitch in the kitchen. We got end up having Teeth and Tongues from TNT on here. That song that you heard, Bad Habits, man. You were right on rip for doing that song because I suffer from all those addictions that you were talking about at some point in my life. So we're definitely going to be getting into that. The very first song before theirs was actually by AMH, America's Most Haunted. Which, yeah, to play that Apocalypse. So we also got Rain and Sage are also on here. So it's, you know, family life. Got to run and smack a child every once in a while. And then we got Miss Michaela, our other model, who is an up-and-coming model, who's on our show today. She'll be staying for the whole show because she's an adult now. So
wait, what?
Because you're an adult now. She doesn't pay attention yet. She's evolving though. Have to pick on you. She's like our little sister. So we definitely got you guys. Dude, you guys killed it. I can't wait to play that at Unleashing the Best. That song is going to be played at Unleashing the Best. You're going to hear it again at the Underground show. We're going to abuse the shit out of that. So
We're gonna play it on
We really do appreciate it. We appreciate you guys, man.
yeah, because I start introducing your music to a lot of the people on network, and now they're just addicted as well and want to see where you guys are going to go with it. Definitely.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things in the works for us right now. A lot of things in the works. More songs to come within days, possibly. So, yeah, I just keep it.
We got this four-person team that's just, we're killing it right now. Like, art, everything.
And
like,
everything's
we're all working together as a team, and it's all coming together.
That's what's up. Especially because now I definitely wanted to get, now you guys don't have too big of a social media platform for everybody to go and add you. I definitely can't wait to see you guys get that so we can, our team can make
We're working on that right now.
That's all in the works. Yeah.
So definitely,
this man, he's over here. He's the one that's been networking like crazy and getting things ready. I'm more of the let's get in the studio record. This guy's over here, promoting, and he got us in contact with you guys. So this man, he's putting in work when it comes to the social media.
Yeah, because actually, I got to give it to Enrage. Enrage is actually the first person I've ever heard your name through, and then I'm like, well, I'm gonna go over and listen to their SoundCloud, and I'm like, why the fuck don't they have a YouTube? Now I'm pissed. I'm like, where the fuck is this?
I was thinking about that. I was like, man, we need an official YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, we need an official email. We need an official this. We need an official that. So I'm actually working on making up a full press kit and everything. That way it'll be a lot easier to send our music and all of our content to everyone.
So you guys, you've heard these artists throughout the weeks on my show. You've heard them on Rain's show. Most definitely. She's played you on the Soul Snatchers. I've played you on Unleashing the Best. I've played you, I think, even on Twisted Gardens at some point. I mean, then your music matches all different types of styles. So definitely storytellers. Yeah. And I'm very impressed to see that your music video right now is already sitting at 88 views the last time I seen. So
yeah. And all that is, done by us, the team. His lady does the artwork. She drew everything for it. And then my girl took it and did all the work for the video. So it's all like at home things. We don't have a big money backing us or anything like that. This is all real underground, grindy, doing it from home shit.
I got a living from in my car, dude. Now I'm in a garage and I feel blessed.
Hey, that's what's up. I definitely see you guys going on stage as soon as you get to the right people. Don't forget, we manage. We do managing. We do a lot of multimedia management. We took AMH from only having like I think 700 followers to like 1,000 followers in 1 week, and now they're up to 16.
Oh no, trust me, we see it, man. We've been watching. We've been paying attention. I try to view every day. I know he tries to view every day. We try to get in on every video that you guys are posting.
Yeah, these guys are at work listening to us.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
That's awesome.
oh yeah.
Even your you're part of almost every single show.
At a restaurant, listening to the show over the Bluetooth stereo, making everybody at work listening to it too.
Yeah.
That's definitely what's up. So we're definitely making.
Most of the time is when you guys are going on, so I'm playing it through my stereo, just bumping it down the road too. So
that's what's
whoever
up.
hears it, they're probably like, "What the hell?"
Definitely depends on what day you show up. So, what got you guys to finally come out the proverbial closet? Like, you guys were hiding your music on SoundCloud. It was a little bit here and there. What finally gave you that push to now finally start, this is what we're going to do? And
we'll take this one.
So, BTMX actually started doing this thing way back in the day. When I was 17, 18 years old when we started doing this thing. There's some songs out there in the world somewhere that you guys have never even heard by Teeth and Tones. Do not go look for it. Do not go look for it. It's not good. It's terrible. Don't.
You want to hear the bad news? I found it.
That's all the hush.
You know what?
We'll talk about it another time.
We think it's trash because now we're so much better. But back then, everybody really loved that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
It wasn't trash. It was a different style. You could definitely tell you were at different points in your life compared to growing up and evolving to where you are now, musically and lyrically. But it wasn't shit. I've heard shit. Don't forget what I do for a living. But you definitely.
Bars, but the verses, or not the verses, but the hooks and everything, they weren't good.
But then I ended up having a kid, and life just took advantage of me. I raising, how it is raising kids. I'm sure everybody knows basically how it is raising. Just it gets in the way of what you want to really handle, and what it gets in front of the want tos because you have to do the have tos. So, but now I'm at a point in my life, and me and Tones, we had a falling out, but we brothers. We've known each other since I was 7. So we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. We fought. We fight. We talk shit. We go back and forth, but we always come to get back together like butt cheeks. So,
right.
And when bro had to do a little time. He had to take a vacation to a all boys club.
So he went to the all boys club and then found him.
So when he got out, it was his birthday and he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, bro, hit me up like just like brothers do." He hit me up and I was like, "Yep, what's up, bro? How you doing?" And next thing you know, it started talking about music, and I was like, I still got the studio, and things went from there. And I think it was Tones that hit me with the first song. That you guys haven't heard it yet, but he hit me with the first song, and I was like, "Oh, I got something for this."
No, actually, I did. I sent it. It was someday.
No, I'm saying
yeah.
wrote as it like together as a team,
Yeah.
like sat there and wrote, was to the Tell Me beat.
Yeah.
That one's sick. We call that one heavy hitters because it's a fucking hitter. But Tones it was really on Tones. He contacted me and was like, "Look, dude, I think we can do this. We have the ability. We have the mind state now. We've gone through some shit. We both understand what we want. We both understand the dream. We have a team to do this, make it happen." And that's all we've been doing is just making it happen. Every opportunity we have, free time, making it happen. Ideas, artwork, songs,
So actually talking about this, you are actually one of the artists that were chosen by the fan base. So when we have enough stars to actually give you guys money, we're actually going to help you pay for some networking to mix and master with Mr. Goodbars from us, because you were actually chosen by the fans as one of the artists that they want to see prevail. So people donating stars right now.
I was like, "Hey, man."
Yeah, so that's what we are able to. You can donate stars on Facebook right now, and this is actually one of the group of artists that you're actually going to be helping me. And trust me, their music is worth it. You hear it all day long, almost every day here at BTMX, because we like what they do. We like the people behind the music. I've talked to both of them, different times, and we like to help push them. And so I left it up to the fans. So when the fans donate stars over there on Facebook, you're actually one of the top artists that are. BTMX is going to help out with the cash that we're getting for that project. And we're trying to reach 5,000 stars, and as soon as we get enough stars to send you guys money, that's what we're planning on doing, so you guys can just make it big. Because I think if everyone had that little bit of help to get there to their dream, they can go a lot further. So that's what we want to do for you guys, to keep it real. So
yeah, for me that's awesome, because like I've been saying it, I've been posting it, I'm like, this is all done by just us four together. And now I'm like, imagine if we had a little bit of backing, a little bit more of something that we could program people help us with the programming, because this is just us at home going, you know what, I think we can do this. So
now you got the world saying that they want to hear you do this. You got the world now trying to back you, because don't forget, BTMX is not just in the States, we're actually global. So a lot of the radio stations are now reaching out to me from other countries. They contact with artists to bring their music on, which in Switzerland and a couple other places, not only is our podcast there, but they've also picked up artists that have networked with us and is now playing them on their radio stations, which that helps you guys out a lot tremendously, especially with plays and getting out there. We got Michaela. I actually met her. She was actually just one of my nephew's girlfriends. And then I'm like, you look beautiful enough. Let's see if you're smart enough. Let's do a model, right? She's like, yeah, why not? And then I came. We've had some instances in the past where we had a bad separation with another place, but
not to mention when I first came in, I was pregnant. That was not fun whatsoever.
And she's succeeding. She's got a whole new photo set going out. But it's all about helping somebody with their dreams and their passion. She wants to be a model and actress. That's what we push, and I hook her up in a networker. Look at the Soul Snatchers. Soul Snatchers were afraid to actually do this type of thing. They were doing TikToks, but they weren't really educating people the way they wanted to. And now look at them. They have a fan base of almost 17,000 by themselves, including now they help run BTMX. And that was 2 years ago. They started just on TikTok. So dreams can't come true when you believe in somebody, and that's what we do here at BTMX. That's why I kept playing your guys' music, no matter if it was on SoundCloud or not. I'm not gonna lie, as a fan, I was upset there was no YouTube. Now I'm liking that there's the YouTube. The only thing I don't like about your YouTube is that you can't add your videos to a playlist. And that's something you gotta work on. Because that'll help your views go up tremendously. People loving your. I figured this out in the beginning. You might have added it as content allowed for children on accident. So if it's added like that, they don't make it where people can add it to their playlist or nothing.
Okay, yep, I'll go back and edit that.
So we can't, because I know a lot of the DJs I network use YouTube a lot, especially to make playlists and stuff like that. So definitely, I definitely want to see your music around the world, not only here at BTMX. We do got some comments over here. You got Soul Snatcher saying, "Hey fam," which is probably Sage in the background. You get Jessica, my baby, she's giving you hearts. I'm so fucking proud of you. Rebecca with hey. So, it's kind of funny that you guys dropped that song because I just got done talking to Sage about what the topic of today's show was, and it was going to be about having a bad drug habit. And what did you have to do to get through it? And, you guys, pulled that out and smacked us with it, and I'm like, how the fuck did they know?
And it's funny because my lady was up until 6 o'clock in the morning getting it done, and we wanted it ready for this, and she worked her ass off to get it ready. So I guess it all just was supposed to happen.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
So you guys will be seeing their music video on Tuesday at Unleashing the Best for the first time here on BTMX. So Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, these guys know the schedule, but everyone else at home, the first time you're going to see his, wife's beautiful work is going to be. She did really, really good too. So you got to give her a pat on the back, and you better be doing the dishes, taking out the garbage, washing the fucking floors with toothbrushes. You better get your ass to work.
I'll do the dishes. I'll do the dishes. You clean up the kitchen.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, man. We're putting in a lot of work right now. We're both really committed, and thankfully, we both have two ladies that are greatly and highly committed to what we have.
Yeah, I think
envisioned.
I think they're pushing us hard.
Oh yeah, they're pushing us hard. I think they're pushing us harder than actually we are pushing ourselves. So.
Yeah, it started out we were just pushing that shit, trying to write songs, and then now it's becoming to the whole total package. We want to make the song, we want to make the video, we want to produce it, we want to do everything.
I'm even singing. I don't sing, okay, but my girl was like, "No, you have to sing this song. You better sing it." And then he's like, "Yeah, you better sing that. You better sing it. Don't
that shit.
Don't you try to do no rough nothing. Try to sing it."
Hit them with the hustle and flow. You better sing that shit, right?
Well, not only that, I think what they're also trying to get it past, when you were singing that part of the song, you could tell there was truth in your voice to what you were trying to say. And I think if you tried to do the whole hardcore thing, that kind of would have fucked up that whole song, no offense. Because then nobody would have heard the emotion that you had in your voice.
Yeah.
No, I just had this idea because I don't know if you guys can notice, but we're rapping at the same time. I had this idea of us being more of a group instead of just two MCs just rapping at each other.
Yeah, if you listen close,
so we're trying to find this sound that's just us together and not competing against each other. We basically put our egos to the side, and whoever writes the best shit, that's what's going in the song. I don't care.
Yeah. And you can hear it, you can hear the deeper tone of Bad Habits. That's tones. He's got that deep tone to his voice. So I try to emphasize that. And then we use my vocals as a top layer because I'm more of a high pitched voice. So the way we blended it together, it just sounds perfect. You can almost not even tell that it's both of us at the same time.
And that's what it came out. It came out everything together, and the time that you had and the time that you came out with it's very unique. I gave you a 10 on everything before the show. So definitely, I like your guys' style. I definitely like the message. So talking about drug habits, because this topic is going to get deep for some of us. Some of us probably never had to deal with this, but you know, bad habits. Where did it originate? Whose life are you guys talking about? And which one of you were addicted to what? Because I'll tell you, and after you guys are done speaking, I'll let Rain go, and then I'll go last. But I want you guys to talk about your experiences of how you were fucking, you know, poisoning yourself to where now you guys got your heads on your shoulders. You have beautiful, amazing women backing you, and your family's doing it. How did you finally get to that point where you're like, oh, this is fucked up. I need to change.
Shit, my breaking point was, you know, doing some time and getting out, and just like, I'm a 3rd generation alcoholic. This shit ain't gonna end easy. Like, I struggle every day trying to fight that shit. I want to drink right now, you know, like, it's rough, it's tough, but we fight this shit. And I know I always got him to talk to, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm having my bad days, it's my man. Like, all I got to do is, you know, let him know how I'm feeling, and this fool will stop everything to come and pick me up. You know, like,
Shit, I'll leave a job site right on the dot. Sorry, boss. Hold your door up.
I'm the same way for him. Like, is mostly alcohol. Like, I grew up around drugs. Like, probably everybody in my household was probably on something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I seen what it did to them, and I didn't ever want to be a part of it. So I've never really done any hardcore drugs. I'm a 3rd generation alcoholic, like I said, and then, you know, I smoke pot, and I do mushrooms every now and then, but that's about it, you know, like, because I've seen everything. But that didn't stop me from picking up a bottle and drinking myself to unconsciousness almost every single night since I was like 12.
And that's facts. I seen it. I seen it. That shit's facts.
So, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. What's your story? I definitely want to hear your background. You know.
Yeah. Tones, I witnessed that shit. Tones was, you know, that's no joke. I've seen him get so drunk that he was butting his head against the tree. That's my boy, though. We all have our issues. I dealt with drugs since I was 14, 15 years old. I started off with smoking weed, drinking, but by the 14 years old, I was popping ecstasy, selling ecstasy, and doing dumb shit. And really, I've been an addict more over half my life. I would consider myself an addict over half my life. Sure. I've tried everything except for crack, heroin, PCP, anything like that. But, you know, I recently got clean. I consider myself clean. I do smoke weed, but that's it.
Weed's not a drug, at least not to me.
No, it's not.
It's a plant.
It just grows like that. But if you so happen to set it on fire. But no, you know, we both deal with our addictions.
Hold on. This guy used to pop like 5 or 6 fucking whatevers with fucking energy drinks on top of energy drinks and blunts, and then we'd hit the stage and we'd do a show, and I swear to God, I thought his fucking heart was going to explode on more than one occasion.
Wow.
He would get off stage and you could literally see his heart beating in his shirt.
Now, as you being an alcoholic and you know, coming from being honestly a pill addict at that time when you were young, what was the thing that clicked in your head that said enough was enough? What gave you the power to now preserve yourself for the better?
It really boils down to what you want. Like, I mean, you could say this and this affected your change, but at the end of the day, you're the one that's got to do it. Me personally, like doing jail time, that shit was rough. Like, that made me a different person.
For me, it was this really, really great lady named Becky. She put a real big boot in my ass and told me, look, your life can be like this or your life can be like that. And I really sat back and I looked at my life and I figured, you know what? I don't want to be an addict. I don't want to be this guy. and my kids. My kids really, that's basically it, bro. And then to sit back and realize, you know what, I can do better. I could be doing so much better.
You know how to think of another good like inspiration for us to get clean, bro? Enraged from America's Most Haunted.
Facts. That dude.
Watching what he went through and how he's come back to be such a fucking beast.
We knew him before,
like
we knew him during, and now we know him after. And that dude is a straight inspiration.
He's a straight inspiration to all of us.
So actually, talking about Enraged, he says Teeth and I would take a handful of narcos and slam him with a red line before rocking the stage.
That's facts.
That's facts, bro. He would come to me and he'd be like, "You got some?" And I'd say no, and he's like, "Okay, I got you." And he'd hand me a little thing. He'd just open his hand and let a bunch of pills fall into my hand. That's my boy. I love man.
He said we do.
Split.
Yeah, Enraged said we do recover. Love you, boys.
Spliff, man. He when I was homeless for a while back when I was a kid, my mom, I love my mom, but still, that's old news. That fool Spliff, man, I love him to death. He gave me a place to stay. He let me stay there for months at a time. Wouldn't care about a damn thing. That's my boy. I love AMH to death. Hella Wicked. I've known Hella Wicked since I was fucking 13, 14 years old. That dude's a fucking beast. He's a beast since that day, back in the day. He's been spitting bars since back in the day. He deserves every fucking thing that he gets, man. That's a fact.
So definitely it's good to hear. You know,
that's basically everything we knew back in the day to rap, bro. That fool was like, "Hey, bro, I bet you if you could do this, do this, do this." And we're like, you know what? I think he's right.
You know, I definitely want to tell you guys. I think if the girls will probably agree with me, but I want to tell you, thank you for getting your shit together, because now we can get more of this amazing music from you, and you can put your pain that you went through into the music for other people to have a voice that's dealing with this, or just be able to relate in general. A lot of people that are in the music business talk about drugs, but they more rap about doing that shit instead of how to recover from it. And that's what I like, how you guys, like a lot of the artists are coming out now, like, hey, that's fucked up. Tell the truth.
This shit ain't cool no more. It's not a good look.
And then, I don't know, like you said, I'm sure everybody's dealt with their own addictions and stuff like that. In the song, I say, like, am I just another addict living life in disarray? Because if we're an addict, you're always an addict. You're always going to deal with that addiction. It's never going to go away. But the fact of the matter is, are you better than that addiction? Are you going to let that addiction kill you? Or are you going to let that addiction beat you? Or are you going to beat that addiction's ass and send it back to whoever the fuck wants it?
So talking about addictions, we're actually going to go into Rain, because Rain's going to go ahead and tell you guys her story about her addiction and what was her points of getting through it. So Rain, now it's your turn to tell everybody how you were an addict at one time in your life, because I was there for it, and I didn't help with it. But
I was an alcoholic, and the reason that I stopped drinking is I was drinking so much. I went out to a bar one night. I pounded 4 drinks within an hour, and I got severe kidney pain. I ended up having to be rushed to the hospital, and it led me to find out that I was born with only one functional kidney.
Holy shit.
So that's what made me stop. And now, because of a stomach condition, I can't even have a drink at all. I get sick the minute I have alcohol.
You're lucky to be alive.
Yeah, it saved me doing that kind of saved my life, and that's why I stopped. I will not drink no more.
Yo, I can only imagine being in the doctor's room and when they're like, "You only have one kidney." Bitch, how the fuck am I not dead? What did y'all do to me?
Between both my kidneys, though, I have 100% function, which is amazing. But the one kidney is atrophic, and it doesn't work. It functions at 12%. That's it.
All right, guys.
We're never found that out at all. If I guess if I wasn't drinking.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break, real quick. We'll be right back. I gotta refresh the link for our team back here to be back here, guys. So, guys, be expecting that link real quick to join back in. We're gonna take a quick break, real quick. We're gonna go listen to some more to Teeth and Tones, and we'll be right back with everybody. And then we're gonna see what Michaela's addiction was, or if she had to help somebody through their addiction. Because I know she's got somebody.
She was so confused. She was like,
Yeah.
But what?
But she knows somebody who is an addict because she used to date him. So we'll be right back. You guys are going to enjoy some Teeth and Tones, and then I'll be right back, guys.
People ask me why I act this way, why I rap this way, why I act so strange, I don't know. Why I act this way, why I rap this way, why I act so strange, I don't know. I'm just in my own asylum, a place that is never silent. In the darkness like I'm blinded, so just please stay away. You and I are not the same. You can look us in the face and know that teeth and tones have truly changed. It's not an act, I don't like that I'm this way. I stand in the back, yeah, certified sick case. Anxiety attacks in my heart, it's a fast pace. I'll race out the back and smoke a blunt till I don't peace. Self-medication on the daily just to get by. Circles on my face because I suffer when it's dark outside. I can't sleep, man, my brain's still racing. I got a problem, but my whole state says I'm not working. Yeah, my family thinks I'm angry, my homies think I'm pissed. I'm all alone all the time, so that don't make no sense. You don't take the time to see how I'm doing. You simply wait for the music and use it as an influence. I'm gonna lose it, and I don't wanna get it back. I just wanna be a better dad. It's not a simple task. Always fighting with my past and the life I used to have. Now I'm holding on to nothing, simply hoping that it lasts. People ask me why I act this way, why I rap this way, why I act so strange, I don't know. Why I act this way, why I rap this way, why I act so strange, I don't know. I'm just in my own asylum, a place that is never silent. In the darkness like I'm blinded, so just please stay away. You and I are not the same. You can look us in the face and know that teeth and toes have truly changed. Talk about it, your money, buddy, I'm not impressed. We living day-to-day surviving, but we still in debt. I'm alive, but I'm not living like I wanna be. And all the little things are slowly creeping up, controlling me. I really hate this, I fake it and try to shake it, but the fact is that depression is something I have to live with. It's not easy to put on this fake smile. Take a second, I'm hoping that you can feel our shit now. Light another cigarette, I'm hoping that it kills my stress. My whole life's a test and I'm just happy I ain't finished yet. The fall of the one, he holds me higher than high. He thinks I'm one of a kind. I see the world in his eyes and I just want him to shine, so I continue to grind. Even when I lost my wife, I never let him see me cry. See, I'm a man of my word, I'll never leave you since birth. That's why I'm writing this verse, I hope you hear it and learn. Lethal dose of the truth and that shit hurts. Last on the list, yeah, we never got picked first. Had to work just to make it, I'm misplaced. I misshaped my heart for a girl with a dark fate. I say I'm great, but that's fake from the first word. Cursed by an angel or a demon, I'm unsure. Is it real or just an illusion? The tricks that my brain plays are really confusing. Lately I I don't really feel like myself. I got a problem in this music, it's the only thing that helps. I'm always staying to myself. I truly hope you do not like me. Either way, I'm conquering new worlds like I'm a Viking. It's exciting to see what we are changing to be. No more wasted time with labels, got one hell of a team. We all wanting the same thing, we chasing the same dream. We coming, it won't leave till you recognize the king's TNT. People ask me why I act this way, why I rap this way, why I act so strange, I don't know. Why I act this way, why I rap this way, why I act so strange, I don't know. I'm just in my own asylum, a place that is never silent in the darkness like I'm blinded, so just please stay away. You and I are not the same. You can look us in the face and know that teeth that told you truly changed. People ask me why I act this way, why I rap this way, why I act so strange, I don't know. Why I act this way, why I rap this way, why I act so strange, I don't know. I'm just in my own asylum, a place that is never silent in the darkness like I'm blinded, so just please stay away. You and I are not the same. You can look us in the face and know that teeth and toes have truly changed.
Yeah, 'cause I'm gonna have to pop off here soon to get Jackson down for bed.
We can hear you. Anyways, so go ahead since everyone wants to get. So, anyways, we're gonna be back. I know the Soul Snatchers will be right back. They're trying to click on that link. So once again, you just got done hearing another song by Teeth and Tones, who we have up here. Just heard about their addictions and stuff. We heard about Rain's how she was an alcoholic. Michaela, if you want to go ahead and go, you can. The girls will be back on soon, anyways. Because she has a baby, guys. That's why she's always on the run. It's not that she's a little kid and she's faking her age. She's being a mother. So go ahead and go get sick of your child. Me, I got Teeth and Tones right here with me. I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Sorry.
You're good. Don't forget to go check out her page. That's Michaela Stilson, the model. So now it's just us and my little ass face in the corner. So talking about drug addiction, guys. Enraged, we got to say what Enraged said first. Facebook is Hell the Hydra. That's what we caught it this year because we had to make some big changes. Right as we signed the amazing band that Enraged is one of the singers for, we've had a fight competition and get rid of different people.
I know, I see it. I keep seeing you go like this.
Yeah. So Enrage also is now on YouTube with you guys. I wanted to send my utmost love and respect to my boys TNT. I truly appreciate, acknowledge, and love our brotherhood. It is fucking powerful. And AMH rocks with and for you all for life. And I am truly. So you can go ahead and unmute yourself, Rain. I'll finish up what you were trying to say. I know you were doing what's this stuff on the background, but you were talking about your being an alcoholic. I want you to finish up your story before I continue on the mine because my list is long.
Well, when I originally I started drinking, when I was before you were supposed to, I did some things I wasn't proud of, but it really started getting bad when I lost my mom in 2005. And then I started drinking even more. And like I said, if it wouldn't have been for me doing that one night and end up having to go to the hospital, I would have never known about the condition I had. I could have actually potentially really hurt myself.
Yeah.
And that was my wake-up call to stop.
I'm sorry. The cat just wants an interview. It's just like, hey, I'm trying to talk too. I got an addiction to catnip.
So talking about addictions, the cat's all about that mad love on the screen. And you're muted. You're muted. Oh wait, she's muted for a reason. She's yelling at you.
I like the cat.
They actually rescue animals, felines, and help them find homes. So the reason why I reached out into music most definitely is because I was an addict for the longest time. I came from a very abusive home. I actually didn't know what family was until I made my own, kind of. The only one I had there was my big sister. She actually saved me from overdosing about 5 different times. Or, like I used to drink a lot when I was younger because it was cool and numb the pain. Then that just wasn't enough. And my friend brought over some heroin. He's like, try this. And I'm like, okay. Because at this point, I just didn't give a shit. Anything to kill the pain. So I did heroin for almost like 6 years. And then if I couldn't get that, I was smoking crack. If I wasn't smoking crack, I was doing PCP. I mean, if it was bad, my hand was in it. And I kept doing it and doing it. And then I finally, I was with my wife that I am now. Well, I was with her the whole entire time. And she stuck with me. She never really got rid of me. She dealt with all the issues, and trust me, there were some issues because I was an asshole. I was a whole different person when I was high, especially when I had to have it, and it was like, and a lot of people have this misconception of, well, you chose to do it, you could choose to quit. Fuck you, because that's wrong. It's not always the easiest going, oh, well, I did heroin yesterday, I'm just gonna quit it today. That's no. Your body fucking aches. You feel like you're dying in the inside. Your skin is fucking crawling. Your brain's fucking boiling. And the only voices you hear is more and more and more. Because that's it. And it's not like, oh, well, I'm just going to sit back and I can't. Well, I did it yesterday. I don't need it today. No, it wasn't that easy. But what made me really quit was when I had my daughter, found out my daughter was coming, like, can't happen. I was like, I cannot let her see the shit that I've seen or I'm doing.
Daddy, look.
Oh, man, look. You'll find mommy. There's my son. Oh, my youngest. So, I went through this bad habit of just, not being able to connect with stuff. I was constantly trying to find a connection. Drugs was the habit. And then I started listening to more music. The more I went through recovery, I kept finding underground artists had more things to say about trying to fix your shit than artists that already made it, where like, I could love a hoe one day and do a coke off her ass and be happy the next. No, that's not true. I mean, there's no reality to the music, to a lot of the music that was coming out during our age and time, and that's why I like artists like you, AMH, Sepsis, all the underground artists I've developed relationships with, is because the music that you're singing has reality to it. You're admitting your issues through your music, and you use it as therapy. Now, there's a lot of people say they use their music as therapy, but they throw out shit out there that's not true. It's very fucking upselling the falsities of life, and that's why I listen to music on greater detail, because it's now my addiction. I have to listen to music in order to comprehend what the fuck today is about. So when I listen to artists like you that submit your music, I listen for the emotion of the song, where the lyrics are taking me. Is there a story behind this? Can I create my own story with it? So that's why I was impressed when I heard your guys' the very first time I heard your music. I'm like, why in the fuck where the fuck have they been all these years? And then I looked it up, and I'm like, well, now I understand why they didn't send that link. but yeah. So as I'm recovering, I've been now sober from everything like that for the last 10 years. Not an easy road to do, but it's real. You can do it if you believe in it.
Yeah.
I consider myself 4 years completely sober. Before that, it was bad. I was bad news bears. If I could get my hands on it, I wanted it. So.
And the bad thing is, I don't think it was necessarily a want. It was more like a need. Like, you had to have that feeling, whatever you were going through with numb, to have, because I hate to say not everybody, we all love our family, but at some points our family are fucked up. Or have fucked up. So you end up having this issue of resentment or not understanding why they took the actions they did. And you really don't get that until you become clean and you start to grow up. And I've noticed that too. And you just keep questioning, and then it brings back the pain. Like, why did she do me like that? Why did he do me like that? What the fuck is wrong with me? Why can't I have the same respect as a person as everybody else around me? Especially when you have siblings. And like I said, she's been there for this, where she's walked out on my parents' porch and seen me convulsing because I took too many pills that day, and I figured it was a good idea to drink it down with a bottle of fucking WD, some bad shit, some whiskey and moonshine, and I'm out there with a straw, and I'm like, fuck. Or like the one time she caught me like sleeping on her steps because I was homeless and she didn't know. And I was fucking all pilled out on her steps.
That's like this guy, man. I don't know how many times that I had to come over because this fool was so drunk that he was passed out, and his mom and dad couldn't get him up. This fool. But now this fool, he's a champ, bro. I swear to God, this dude, he bounces back harder than anybody I know. So when he came at me with his music, I was like, oh, I know it's on. Some of the, I can't wait for you guys to hear some of the shit we got coming, man. It's going, woo, buddy. So we like to go into the feelings with the songs, with the bad habits, you know, the drugs, because we understand that. We know people go through troubling times, and sometimes they almost stumble back. So we like to talk about that stuff. It's real life. So when we get the chance, we really go in on it. That's why My Asylum and Bad Habits are such good songs. Because
we're
we
just being our original selves.
Yeah, and that's just being us.
Just being honest. Like,
and that's what they were listening to while we were coming back to them.
Yeah. But then we also got songs like there's songs that we got coming out like Stampede, where it's just like punch you in the face, just rocking back and forth, going, oh, I like this beat, I like the lyrics, trust me, you guys are gonna play it and you're gonna be like, okay, Teeth and Tones, man. They're not fucking around.
no,
See, like that's what I encourage about you guys. Keep making this brilliant music, so people like that are going through these problems kind of have an ag of it. And, you know, somebody who's sticking up for them that understands the true meaning of having a habit, and not the Karen version. Oh my God, change that shit. You're actually talking about the reality of it.
Sugarcoat nothing.
So you got Enraged in here. Heard a rumor that AMH got a collab or two in the work.
That's not what I heard.
That's not what I heard.
Shut your filthy whore mouth.
You better watch. You better watch it. They'll come up and slap you with his ghost dick.
You right.
You better be careful. He'll come in the house and slap you with his ghost dick. And like, rah!
No ghost dick. Yeah.
Matrix.
Matrix that shit.
Matrix? Whoa there, buddy.
Same time. Whoa.
I played this game before and I don't like it.
I know you long time. You feel me?
Then he said he put facts ? So definitely like
he is right. That is in the works.
Yeah,
and that is happening. It's been a long. That's a long time coming too, because we've known those guys for so long.
Yeah,
man.
we never did a track together.
No, we didn't. It's a long time coming.
Not a Juan.
Not a Juan. Not one. You ain't never once paid for drugs. Not once.
So what do you got to say to like everyone out there who's now going to start being easy to find you since you guys are building your media up? What do you got to say to the people that are actually dealing with this kind of topic that are now going to be able to use your music? What can you suggest to them to get to the good points in life where they need to make that switch? And what are your feelings about people reaching out to you to tell you thank you for your music helping them? Or would you guys still talk back to them? Or how would you feel about that?
Love that. I mean, if we could inspire somebody to better their lives, then, you know, that would make us feel something probably that we've never felt before, because most of our older songs didn't really have anything substance-wise, I would say. Like,
I think Haunting Emptiness would be a good one for them to hear.
I would tell them to take every day one step at a time, and don't be too hard on yourself. It's gonna suck. You're gonna be uncomfortable, but you gotta embrace it. Use it.
So
only you can make it happen. Like,
yeah.
You want it real bad.
And the whole thing it has to start off with you, not. And I love my children, but it can't start off with children. It can't start off with your wife, your girlfriend, your best friend. You have to do that shit for you.
You gotta sit back and reflect on yourself. That's what it really took for me, and that's what I would tell anybody. that's fighting with an addiction, if they're dealing with it currently, or if they're just constantly fighting with the fact that they are still addicted but not using. You got to look at yourself. You got to look at your life. You got to look at the person that you want to be and the person that you are currently. If you really want to get to that point in life where you want to succeed or even just do better in life, you have to look at yourself. Don't look at anybody else for help. Don't look for support. Don't go around, I need your help. Please help me. No. Help yourself before you ask for help. Because before you ask for help, if you're not helping yourself, who's going to want to help you?
Well, like I kind of agree with that, but if you guys do need help, BTMX's team are open. Yeah, we're open. We're open.
Reach out. So I can try to. I'm sure I can try to tell them, something about my own experiences and how to, get to that point. I'm not saying don't reach out to me and don't ask me for my help. What I'm saying is, that's what I would tell somebody, if they were asking me. Look into yourself, look at your soul, look at your life, look at everything around you. And most of the time I try to tell people, look around you and notice that life is beautiful. No matter where you are in life, life is beautiful. Just take a look around.
And everybody has gifts to show in this world. That's why BTMX was created. Breaking the mold is to look past everyone's flaws and see what they have to give. Share with the world. That's what we're trying to do here. And definitely want to make sure that, everyone has the opportunity, no matter how big or small you are. So, as being a past addict, I think the best, my wife told me once, I can't help you if you don't want it. So you can't help with somebody who doesn't want the help at all. So you have to figure out for yourself if you want that help. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not an easy route. It's the biggest demon in your life that you're going to come face to face with, that's going to know every little bitty thing about you. And it's going to spit it in your face every second of the day. Every time your mind goes, like, you got to keep yourself busy. You have to keep your mind busy. Never keep your, like, that old saying, idle hands are devil's play. That's not a fucking joke.
No, it's not. And that's, you got to face that monster, man. You got to look that monster in the face and you got to beat its ass. That's how I feel about it. And I turned my addiction into music and working out thanks to Rage. Asshole.
This is our music. This is our therapy. Music therapy is what. Yeah. I don't talk to a therapist. I talk to the mic.
We got K. Dread saying Happy Father's Day to everybody. Thank you.
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, K. Dread was telling us all Happy Father's Day. She's another big fan. She's actually in the management for Rocky Rob, who is another up-and-coming artist. So talking about up-and-coming artists, how does if an artist wants to collab with you, what do they need to bring to the table, and does it matter if they're big or small?
It doesn't matter. It's basically it's gonna basically boil down to if we think that we could mesh well with them. Yeah. Because if we don't like your music, we're not gonna collab with you. I mean, that's just it. Yeah. I mean, if we don't think that it's gonna be like with our level or whatever, I don't want to sound like a dick, but if it's whack, it's whack.
You get it. You guys get it. If it's whack, it's whack, and we want no part of that.
Yeah.
We want, but if you're dope and you just don't have, that production, sure. Because maybe that can help us get some, production from some fans from you, and you guys can get some fans from us.
Yeah, we're completely open to doing collabs with people as long as they can bring it as long as we do.
As long as they got skills, we are down to do songs.
All right, and then we got actually Rocky Rob is now on YouTube with the saying whoop whoop. K Dread saying whoop whoop, y'all.
Whoop whoop, juggalo.
90% of our fans are juggalos, just like myself, but we're the old type of juggalo, where we believe in everybody's family. Not, oh my god, they left the music, fuck that bitch. No, I don't give a fuck. It didn't happen to me. So they're still family.
Yeah, We're fucking OG juggalos, bro. We're like, cool. You got a new song coming out?
So the next question we get a lot of times is, are you willing to do something outside your genre?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we really are trying to branch
What do
out.
they want? You know
That's
what I'm
what
saying?
we're really trying to branch out of our own shell and break out of our own shell. I mean, and do different type of music.
Yeah, like he sang for the first time on a few tracks, and I growled and screamed and whatever. And that last one, like,
all the growling.
That's the first time I've ever tried to do that shit.
That's that guy. I can't do all that. I can't do all that. I'm like, ah.
So we've been expanding already, you know. So we're constantly growing, constantly getting better. Like, I'm sure in a year all this stuff will hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it's always been our whole career. Like, we'll drop something and then we'll get into it, and then we'll drop something else and we'll realize how much that one is better than the last, and then it's on to that one, and then we'll drop another one, and it just keeps repeating that way. Like, and I feel like every time we even write, we're getting better.
Yeah, no, there's a few tracks that, like, well, there's a track called Fearless that we know that you guys are going to love. Really emotional. Can't wait for that one to go.
That's the next one we're recording.
Yeah. But yeah, we're definitely ready to branch out of our own little
whatever.
Wait, repeat the question. Did I have an issue?
Okay. Did you ever have an issue with being an addict yourself or addicted to something? Or have you helped somebody who has been an addict or addicted?
I've helped people that have been addicted, but I myself, I've never been actually addicted, but I've seen the process of it, and it's, to me, terrifying, because it looks like I think people that are addicts, like, the person you once knew is not that person anymore. And when you watch them fall, it's heartbreaking. It's like, I don't know you anymore. Like, what happened? What made you get to this point?
And a lot of times it's people's surroundings. Like, honestly, you have that one dumb friend that everybody warns you not to go by, and then you end up going by that friend, and then that friend introduces you to this, so you're like, oh, he doesn't have it good, so you go over to find your own source, and that source has that source, and that source doesn't have it, but the only thing they have is this source. And you're like, okay, fuck my life. I'm just going to do it. We got K Dread saying, we've been going through it, but still up. They are, recovering addicts, that's what's up. And we give everybody equal support, because you know what? A lot of people that are amazing have been addicts. People who have dealt with some serious shit and has years, progressed. We got K Dread also. I was out in charge of putting together Underground album, getting 200 beats in the next few days. That's what's up.
Anybody out there and is an addict and feeling any kind of way, suicidal or thinking about anything like that, reach out, man. Please reach out. I know too many people that have killed themselves just out of just not reaching out and having somebody there to talk to. So if you have somebody,
that's what it is. It all
just talk, reach out.
And not feeling like they don't have nobody. Well,
just reach out, man. Because we know how it is. We've all dealt with our issues, and sometimes somebody just needs somebody to talk to.
And that's the biggest problem. A lot of people that do try to reach out to loved ones, and instead of seeing them as a person, they see it as a problem.
Yeah.
And like my brother, I've had 2 brothers kill themselves with heroin in the last couple of years, and instead of reaching out, he thought he was a man. So as a man, you don't ask for help. Fuck that shit. Whoever came up with that concept to teach men that you can't cry, you can't fucking ask for help was a fucking jackass. A narcissistic piece of shit. That's exactly who that guy was who taught that to other men. Because you know what? A guy asking for help does not make you any less than a man. It actually makes you more of a man because you see the problem ahead of you and you see that you need help to succeed it. So that's another problem, is that happens a lot in men, especially with suicide, because instead of asking for help, we see ourselves as problems. So we push and shove all this emotion into other fucking things that kill us. And you just can't do that and expect to be successful. And in order for to have somebody be successful, it's a hard path. I'm not going to tell you. Like, Sean Kudo was a cocaine addict when he moved in here less than 10 months ago. Now he doesn't even get fucking Tylenol unless he has to. And the reason why is because, I've been there. I walked into the cold sweats. Oh, we just got swarmed. We just got a big follow from Sepsis. They just brought 10 followers. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for that follow. Red Mischief 314. So if you guys are just tuning in, this is Teeth and Tones. They just got done dropping their brand new song Bad Habits over there on YouTube. And we're talking about recovery and being an addict, and there are steps that you can take. If you are in recovery, or if you need somebody to lean on, you got the whole BTMX family here. You can reach us at Soul Snatchers page, our BTMX page, every social media. I don't give a shit what time of day it is. If you need someone to speak with, even Tones and TNT has already reached out to you, saying that if you guys need someone to talk to, reach to them. Go listen to their song Bad Habits. That explains some of the stuff they've been through. So definitely, we got Juggle at the live Swarm raid, so the Swarmies are coming in here and raiding us. Wow, thank you guys so much for that. We got K-Dread, that's what makes assholes when they can't vent. Rocky Rob, but I've tried drugs but never got addicted to it, so I don't know what it feels like to be a recovering addict. But shout out to those who push and keep
But my thing is, Kay, even if it's not drugs, man, everybody's got some kind of bad habit that they don't like, that they do, that people don't like that they have, or that you can't tell people. Everybody's got a bad habit, man. Like biting your nails.
Like when people rub their feet on the carpet.
Oh God,
get out of here.
When you're driving in the car and somebody puts their feet on your dash. I hate when someone puts get your feet off the dash. If I get in a car accident, you're gonna knee yourself in the face. How that you feel? You're gonna feel stupid.
You got DJ Rockhog 21 just followed us on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for that. Definitely, and he said hello everyone. We got K Dread. I'm a street alcoholic for real. I hate it, but it's true. Facts, 100%. So definitely, like my whole thing is that the biggest problem is a lot of people are so easy to cast judgment anymore because of the way our society shapes our minds, and this is why a lot of people need to wake up. There would be less people being fucked up on shit if there was more people actually caring about one another. Instead of looking for the flaws that everyone has in each other, look for the beauty in them. Yes, they're going through a fucked up time. Yes, they're doing fucked up shit. But in order for them not to do fucked up shit, and I'm telling you as an addict, I was an addict for 6 years, and I did everything I could possibly touch. And what mattered to me the most was people like my big sister Rain and my wife, who stuck by my side, who helped me not die, who dealt with my attitude and didn't throw me away, who showed me that the true meaning of family doesn't have to be defined by blood, but by loyalty. And that's the biggest thing that you find, especially in music. Music creates loyalty, and a lot of the underground artists, especially like the band like Sepsis, they treat people like they're human no matter how big they get, and so you guys. And that's what makes this job a lot more easier, because the bigger you get, you're not going to forget where you came from, and you guys understand where the pain comes from, so you create music based off your own pain that helps encourage other people to be successful and look forward instead of looking back. So if you see somebody struggling, instead of automatically the first assumption you see is, oh hell no, I can't deal with that. Give them a piece of paper with somewhere, if they want it. Don't force it. If the person is actually looking for help, give them information. Send them our way. We'll help them get links to wherever they are in the world. I don't give a fuck if you are in Africa. I have the research basis to go over and look for where you can go to get the help you need, because we want everyone in this world to be successful, to be beautiful, to be brilliant, because we have enough of the world already leaning on us and giving us false incentives instead of being able to define ourselves. And like artists like you guys, I am well impressed with. I'm blessed to be a part of your guys' journey. The girls are blessed to be a part of all the artists' journey that we've been a part of, especially your guys'. And we can't see we're we're just happy to see where you take us.
We are blessed in the same way to be part of your guys' journey.
YMCA.
I have no idea.
But no, that's why one of our favorite things is the imperfections. You know, we're all imperfections. We're always trying to perfect ourselves, even when we feel we're at our best. There's still something that we could do that much better.
Yeah.
So and we're always gonna keep on fighting for that, huh? Yeah.
So we can't wait to, we're going to be playing you guys' music all through this week. Don't forget to check them out. Go check out their YouTube video. Blow that shit up. It's already at 89 views. I just checked. I know my team's going to be blowing that up. We're already sharing that link around to it. Go check out Teeth and Tones. We plan on bringing you guys back on to the eventually on Unleashing the Best. So you can, co-side with me, maybe go through some of these other artists that are up and coming and hear your guys' point of view on the music as well. I think that'll help you guys get out there a little bit faster. We want to tell you guys thank you so much. Thank you, girls, for being a part of the show, even though you had to deal with some issues in the background tonight. Don't forget, this is BTMX's Roundtable. We're now officially at the end of it. Go check out Teeth and Tones. There's no excuse. If you want a lot more of their music and you want it now, go to SoundCloud. But it's all going to be on YouTube, and, much love to their family and the supporters who are help making them do the YouTube. Thank God. And we're gonna add it to a whole shitload of playlist, so you guys can be able to grab up their music.
Yep.
Another thing, don't forget to go subscribe over to Soul Snatchers. All their videos are up there too. If you want educated on the LGBT community in a more one-on-one setting, that'll be great for you guys to go over and follow Soul Snatchers on their YouTube. And then, but you can watch their show technically over here. So thank you guys so much. If you were part of this video on YouTube and you're brand new, don't forget to give the video a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell at the bottom, because we have shows all week long. Tomorrow is Rain's Rodeo with me. I hate country, but I'm not going to let the country artists go without their music being played. So give me strength. Thank God it's only an hour.
I'm sorry, I promise I will make it up.
I don't. I can't.
I'll watch
my mom tortured me with country. Actually, I'm trying to get my mom to record. She's a country music singer. I'm trying to get her to record some songs to send to you.
Oh,
You guys can't wait to hear that. She can.
Yeah.
So then we go on the Tuesday with our show Unleashing the Best. Don't forget, Wednesday we are having Hit List. It's me versus Rain. I've been the title holder for a while now. Don't forget that show is now open to the public, guys. And this show technically is open to the public too. You guys got to remember that now. If you want to come on and actually speak to Teeth and Tones or give a shout out, all you got to do is ask for a link. One of our team members will send it to you. Don't forget to go check out Sean Kudo's show, Wake Up Your Life, which we just did yesterday. The Girls of Soul Snatchers was yesterday. We had a little bit of gaming if you guys are interested in that. Our rest of our shows will be going the rest of the week, and we'll be doing the whole another schedule. So we want to tell you guys we love you guys so much. To keep up the great work. We're gonna go ahead and let everyone go, and they're gonna be listening to your music as they say goodbye.
Much love.
Thank you.
We got you sitting on the edge of your seat. Tones of sick case, killer teeth, that's TNT. Yeah, we the outcasts, we the bad guys, long lost soldiers about to leave this game hog tied. We got you sitting on the edge of your seat. Tones of sick case, killer teeth, that's TNT. Yeah, we the outcasts, we the bad guys, long lost soldiers about to leave this game hog tied. Still at it like magic to bring the demons back. Sacrifice the mumble rapping faggots, yeah, I'm cool with that. And this is facts, I can body you squares. Circles hella small, y'all ain't getting in here. Get a better view, cause we are something that you wanna see. Nothing that you used to, like I'm showing you a murder scene. Unique and we different, more addicted to dope. I got you with you for a fix, just trying to get close. I'm a ghost, you don't see that I'm this close to jumping in your body with a shotty and let go. Wow, I'm not really feeling your style. People wanna talk, but I ain't hearing them now. Man, I pick apart a beat and paint a picture perfect scene. I line it up with TNT and douse it in some gasoline. The rap game's twisted, got us stuck in a loop. Without a paddle in the ocean, just trying to move. We not back by no homies, we stand strong. 10 toes down, in the bitch know the dick long. 10 toes down, meaning 10 feet deep. And I'ma call it how I see it, you ain't fucking with me. We got you sitting on the edge of your seat. Toes of sick case, killer teeth, that's TNT. We outcasts, we the bad guys, long lost soldiers about to leave this game hard tied. We got you sitting on the edge of your seat. Toes of sick case, killer teeth, that's TNT. We outcasts, we the bad guys, long lost soldiers about to leave this game hard tied. People say I'm going hard, I gotta hit them harder. I got the gift of gab, I learned it all from my father. Man, one day you gon' notice me, one day man we gonna shine. TNT, we on our grind, shining in the darkest times. Pitch black in this bitch and I'ma snatch it back. Cracked another ankle, got him stumbling back. We the shit, people really want it but lack skill. I hate to break it to them, little homie, you not ill. You see up in the beat up, no weapons of fist and needed. My son is the only reason I'm not sinking in the deep end. We don't need your recognition, we're different in a position. We continue to get hitting, always aiming from a distance. Pushing past the haters, then perpetrating betrayed us. I don't even like the rap with plastic wrapped potatoes, no brains. Y'all don't really talk about shit. Mind each other's style, you as soft as it gets. TNT is back and we ain't going nowhere. We got you rappers all scared, just running to fear. We ain't the ones that you used to know, those guys are dead and buried. We out here trying to get it, man, by any means necessary. We got you sitting on the edge of your seat. Toes of sick case, killer teeth, that's TNT. We outcasts, we the bad guys, long lost soldiers about to leave this game hard tied. We got you sitting on the edge of your seat. Toes of sick case, killer teeth, that's TNT. We outcasts, we the bad guys, long lost soldiers about to leave this game hard tied. We got you sitting on the edge of your seat. Toes of sick case, killer teeth.